Quality is a question of capability. This is the principle in the works of Glaser. Glaser's quality is proven not only through most modern procedures of workmanship and high-quality end products, but also by professional customer service and support. In this modern showroom, interested customers are invited to gain some information about the range of products and the great variety of applications. Glaser is one of today's most important enterprises in the branch of metal workmanship in Germany, having works in Großumstadt and Bamberg. The founders of Glaser Works, Rosalinde and Gerhard Glaser, and a staff of 110 members are able to look back on a company history of 55 years by now. Innovation and efficiency are the characteristics of this team. Due to the skills and engagement of each team member, Glaser has become what it is today. The works in Großumstadt are responsible for the customers in the northern area of Germany, while the works in Bamberg serve the southern part. Does it make a difference, however, whether an enterprise is 5, 10 or 30 years old? Well, successful companies do not become older with the years, but younger. Competition forces them to do so. Taking a look at the stocks and production halls of Glaser would not bring up the idea that this company was founded in the 60s. As progressive the new technology with all kinds of auxiliaries for metal production is, metalworking stays an individual handicraft which requires individual brainwork. It is the proudness on their handwork, their ambition to give their best, that makes these workers so successful. We cannot do without the good old smith, even today. This has nothing to do with the past and nostalgic memories. The contrary is the fact. The metalwork is a modern and creative part of today's manufacture, and therefore represents a challenge to the present. The actions and success of yesterday set the standards for the way we proceed today. Already at the time Gerhard Glaser founded his company, it was the pioneer in him which gave him the ambition to create extraordinary designs. Extraordinary ideas for handmade masterpieces. Ideas live from their inventors. Ambitions develop their own dynamic. They form enterprises over decades. When you speak to one of Glaser's master craftsmen, you will find out quickly that the craftsman's spirit of the company founder lives down to the last detail, as you can see on this wrought iron leaf. Here we see the production of a lock cover plate in the works of Bamberg. The steady willingness for innovation marks the development of the enterprise. Glaser has foreseen the signs of the time at the right time and switched to mechanical production in great style. In some areas, the enterprise turned into a renowned specialist. They have many patents on tools, machine tools and high-class mass products. Besides the hot forging procedure, a multitude of workpieces are embossed, bended and twirled cold. Sufficient supply is provided due to manufacturing machines which can produce slugs true to size in the number of pieces required. The materials Glaser uses are steel, high-grade steel, brass, copper, forging bronze and aluminium. A 20-ton crane enables the transportation of material to any place required inside the workshop hall. Here we see the punching of holding devices for tiled stove doors. Glaser produces approximately 1,000 doors of this kind per month. Modern welding robots undertake the part of precisely welding together the tiled stove doors. However, it is impossible to completely renounce on original welding procedures. A substantial branch of Glaser is the planning and fabrication of own tools. In the stock shelves you will find implements to the value of several million euro. This enables the employees to use these implements whenever required, and new articles can be realized in a cost-effective way. Here you see the forming of an embossing roller. The embossing devices are multi-purpose devices. They are also manufactured and distributed by Glaser. Computer-controlled bending machines create handrails for winding stairs and spiral staircase in a unique way by bending them cold. Once the computer is fed with the necessary data, the bending machine manufactures duplicates of enormous high precision. This hand iron turner was the first patent of Glaser. Here a twirl slug is being chucked and twisted. The second method to fabricate twirls is shown here at the GDM 50. It starts with 4 straight slugs, which are also welded together at their ends. Once all pieces for a wrought iron bar are carried together, the bar is laid out according to the pattern. There are various possibilities to design symmetric and asymmetric types. Each single piece of the bar will be adjusted into the gate's frame and will then be attached by either welding points or special holding devices. On this villa in Odenwald we can illustrate the great variety of the different products made by Glaser. The complex of the Omega House, a building in Frankfurt, which was constructed in the middle of the 90s, leads us to another example of how well Glaser's products combine the architecture and the genius of the period. These handrails were fabricated and installed by computer-controlled bending machines. Computers are used for the production as well as for customer service. Due to a modified CAD computer program, every customer is enabled to create his own bar pattern, choosing from the great variety of Glaser's products. The necessary data is available on CD-ROM or directly through the internet. The customer can choose from a catalog and send his order via email.